today is a bit of an opportunity to do some very quick infrared while I'm just dropping the bike off and picking it up for its MOT. So I've wandered up and down Bordon a little bit to the cafe, and I'm trying to do a little bit of infrared. I'll call it infrared on the cheap. It's cheap-ish. So what I've got with me today is the Panasonic Lumix FS35, and this is a little compact thing, obviously. I can't remember how many megapixels it is. It might even be 16. I can't remember. 14? I'll look it up. And I say it's on the cheap because it's about the cheapest full spectrum conversion I've managed to buy. I paid £25 for it. I did have a TZ3, I think, which I paid the same for. And the only difference was that the TZ3, I think it produced a slightly better image, although it was only 8 megapixels, I think, or something like that. I think it produced a slightly better infrared image, but it was bulkier and the battery life was very poor on it. So I moved to this FS35 with a 720 nanometers filter on the front, and let's see what we get. I think the other cheap option for doing infrared is just a filter on the front of your ordinary camera, and the disadvantage with that is you need very long shutter speeds, or very slow shutter speeds. But that's what I always used to do. You have to kind of get comfortable with blurred clouds and blurred trees moving in the wind and that sort of thing if you're going to use the filter on the front of the camera, on the front of the lens. But it's a good way of checking whether you actually want to do it or not, and the filters are, relatively speaking, compared to converted cameras, they're a cheap option to just see if you like it. Let's move on.